One thing I actually love about this movie was the way Collins was so much in love with his girlfriend. He loved her, he respected her, but still, he did not allow his love for his girlfriend to get into his head. Okay, he did not allow the love he had for his girlfriend to interfere with the bond he had with his younger brother. Guys, I loved this siblings bond. I love how they loved each other. I loved how they respected themselves, and I love the way Collins loved his girlfriend Betty. So guys, before we jump into the movie review of today, welcome back to the channel. This is Substance TV, and I am Substance, the girl with the movie scoop, here to give you guys all the hottest facts and truth about films. On this channel, we dive right into movie reviews and recommendations and share captivating narratives. So to be part of our movie loving community, all you need to do is to click on the subscribe button and turn on post notifications when we post a video. You would be informed. So guys, the movie I will be reviewing today is A Blink Away, showing on Chinamelum's channel on YouTube, and this movie is on a 2.1 million views. It is a 1 hour 45 minutes video. So guys, this movie features the cast Sonia Uche. She played the character Dubem. Chisom Agunwuke played the character Victoria. Clinton Joshua played the character Kennedy. Nana Yo Addae played the character Collins, and Satoye George played the character Betty. So these are literally like the lead characters in this movie. Yes. So Collins and Kennedy were brothers. They were siblings. They loved each other so much. You know, this kind of siblings relationship you see and you just admire. Like they could literally do anything for each other. You know, they could sacrifice anything for themselves. They respected themselves. They loved themselves. You know, they just had this kind of beautiful brotherly bond between themselves. Yes. And for a reason, Colin's girlfriend Betty didn't like Kennedy at all. Okay, she didn't like the fact that Kennedy was staying in Colin's house. Okay, she didn't just like his guts, and she never hid her feelings. She made it known. All right, her boyfriend knew about it. Collins knew about it. Kennedy knew about it. Okay, that she didn't like Kennedy at all, but they just had to just keep it cool and calm. And you know, Collins will always tell her that, see, this is my brother. Oh, whenever he wants to stay in my house, whenever he wants to leave, it is fine by me. Okay, so he made it known to his girlfriend that his brother is his brother and no one is taking that position away from him. Okay, and he also respected his girlfriend. Like guys, I loved this people's character in this movie. Yeah, so Kennedy, on the other hand, was already, you know, ready or ripe for a relationship, but this guy refused to date anybody else except from Victoria, the girl he met 13 years ago in secondary school. So Victoria had been on his mind for, you know, the longest of time because he literally loved their bond. Then in secondary school, he loved how she was nice to him. He loved how, you know, she literally cared for him. All right, and this was 13 years ago. All right, he even engraved her picture on his pendant. I was always wearing it every day, hoping and praying that someday he would meet this particular girl. Okay, we also have character Dubem played by Sonia Uche. So Dubem was the house help to Collins. Yeah, Dubem was actually crushing on Kennedy. Yeah, and she didn't really hide her feelings. Okay, and Kennedy on the other hand literally noticed it, but he wasn't really into her. Okay, he wanted someone who was, you know, future minded, who had bigger plans, bigger dreams, someone who would, you know, who just had big plans for herself. That was the kind of person Kennedy wanted in a woman. Okay, so luckily for Kennedy, he met Victoria in a business meeting. You know, they got talking and he realized that this was the Victoria he had been waiting for 13 years. All right, so these people kind of clicked, and along the line he realized that there was something off about Victoria. Okay, what Victoria told him in secondary school was different from what she's saying now. So he began to have double thoughts. Okay, he was thinking, is it that Victoria has forgotten what she said to him, or is it that this is not the Victoria he had been waiting for? So a lot of things was just, you know, driving him crazy. He had to confide in his elder brother, and you know, Collins was like, just do you. Okay, do what makes you happy. If you're comfortable with Victoria, go for her. If you're not, I think you just wait for the right person. After all, you've waited for a whole 13 years, so you can still wait for the Victoria you have been waiting for. All right, so when they were having that conversation, when he and his brother was having that conversation, and Kennedy was telling his brother of the different things that Victoria those days told her about when they were still in high school and what Victoria is saying now, they are both contradicting. All right, their house help Dubim was eavesdropping. Okay, she listened to their conversation, and guys, this was a shocker for me. Yeah, the Victoria that those people had been talking about was actually Dubim, the house help. What? Guys, it was really, really so funny. Okay, so Dubim heard everything and she just went to her room, lost in thought. She was shocked. She couldn't believe that this is actually the Kennedy, her friend in high school, the person she really, really was a friend to, the person she really, really liked and cared about. Okay, so she was able to tell Kennedy everything about herself and him. Okay, even what she had told him then in secondary school days that he still remembered till date. Kennedy was so shocked and surprised, like he couldn't even believe it. He couldn't believe that this was the same Victoria that he had been waiting for years. Like, she's actually a blink away, guys, a blink away. Okay, so Kennedy was overwhelmed. Yeah, he had to tell his brother everything. And you know what Dubim said to him? That Dubim was actually the Victoria he had been waiting for. Yeah, so his brother actually was happy that he had found the Victoria. And Kennedy and Dubim gave themselves a second chance. Okay, they became friends again. And Collins supported their friendship, their union, whatever they wanted to do with each other's life. Yeah, so that was literally what happened. And Collins' relationship with his girlfriend Betty couldn't work out. Yes, like Betty was becoming a handful, like she was a lot, and she had to leave by herself. And Collins told himself that he was never going to beg her or go back to her again. Okay, so that was how Collins and Betty's relationship ended. And Kennedy actually found the Victoria, the once love he had lost. So that was how the movie ended. Yeah. So what do I like about this movie? I think I loved literally everything about the movie. Yeah, I loved the relationship Kennedy and Collins had as siblings. I love their brotherly love. I love the fact that they could sacrifice for themselves. They could sacrifice things for themselves. I love the fact that they respected themselves as siblings. Okay, and I also love the fact that Collins was able to, respect his wife, his girlfriend, and respect his brother, and do not even allow, his girlfriend gets in the way with the relationship he had with his brother. Okay, he literally called the shots in his own house, no matter how much he loved his girlfriend. Okay, he knew when to talk, he knew when to stop, he knew when to take authority. Like, he was just everything for me in this movie. Okay, and I love the fact that he also allowed his girlfriend do some certain things in the house. He respected her own decisions, but he never allowed her take decisions for him. Okay, he was a man, like he stood his ground on some certain things, and I was actually very proud of this guy. I said, yes, this is what I want to see. Okay, so that was actually very much beautiful. And I also love the fact that everyone in the house was very nice to Dubim. Yeah, Collins was nice to Dubim, Kennedy was nice to Dubim. I loved how Dubim herself was shooting her shots to Kennedy, okay? Even when she knew that this guy not even saying you, like, she was just doing her own thing, her own way. It was quite beautiful, yeah. So what don't I love about the movie? So the thing about this movie is that it's a normal Nigerian kind of film, okay? It's an everyday, in fact, this is Nollywood for you. It's an everyday kind of drama, all right? But I just loved how this particular one went, yeah. And one thing about this movie again is the pacing. I felt like the pacing was dragged, okay? It was dragged, and believe you me, there are some things that were not really necessary that was in the movie. Okay, I was like, can these people just hurry up and let this movie end? Okay, but aside that, the movie was actually a very interesting one. It was great, and it's a must watch for everybody. See, people in relationship needs to watch this movie. You need to watch this movie and learn how to treat family and relationship. You need to know how Collins stood his ground and took authority in his home. Okay, he never allowed his girlfriend that he loves so much to override him. Guys, this movie is a must watch for everyone. So if you haven't seen A Blink Away, run along to Chinemelum's channel on YouTube and watch this amazing movie. Trust me, it is a really amazing movie, and I'll give this movie an 8/10. Yes, that's my rating. I'll rate it a 4 star. So guys, that's basically all about the review of the movie A Blink Away. Thank you so very much, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please do also give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Substance TV for more amazing movie reviews and recommendations. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.